A judge called it a deliberate scheme to get attention, and today it landed a former New York State trooper who lied about being shot a 6-month prison sentence. New details revealed during his sentencing today in Nassau County paint a picture of a man with a plan who plotted the scheme right down to the location, and he thought he would be the least likely to get caught. But boy, was he wrong. Eyewitness News reporter Stacey Sager is live in Mineola. And Stacey, it wasn't just the trooper. His parents were also sentenced today, right?
Right, Sade. You know, this sentence was all part of a plea deal for the former state trooper and for his parents. His parents were facing an illegal firearms charge, but as for the former trooper, Thomas Masha, well, he was accused in a crime that the district attorney called a disgraceful breach of trust.
It is almost a year to the day that Thomas Masha radioed in a frantic call that he had been shot in the leg. It was here on the Southern State Parkway in West Hempstead, and it triggered a massive search for a dark-skinned suspect the state trooper had described. But all of it a bold-faced lie, and now a sentencing for his guilty plea and continuing debate over his motive.
There was an ex-girlfriend he was trying to impress, and we believe that he wanted the public to see him as a hero.
Nobody really wants to discuss the elephant in the room, which is why did this occur? It doesn't just occur out of the blue. It occurs because it was a result of many years of mental health issues that were never treated.
At his sentencing today, the judge telling Masha, quote, "Everyone started out rooting for you, sir." But a simple search of the former trooper's phone prior to the incident revealed his true actions. A Google search for how it feels to get shot and where he could potentially shoot himself. Research on temporary plate tags he'd later describe for his imaginary assailant's car, and hints at why he chose the Southern State Parkway, because it had no cameras or license plate readers.
He did his homework, because believe me, this was premeditated and planned.
Masha's parents also got probation as part of the plea deal for their illegal firearms charges. Masha making sure no one would see him using his firearm, scattering these shell casings at the scene after he allegedly drove to a nearby park and shot himself that night.
He's mortified. He's mortified at his behavior. He regrets it, obviously, and it was a mistake.
It was a mistake, but it was also a felony, and it will cost Thomas Masha the next 6 months. His lawyer says he'll only spend 4 of those months behind bars. He'll spend the other 2 in home confinement, and he'll also be getting treatment for his mental health. We're live outside the courthouse in Mineola. I'm Stacey Sager, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.